And today I want to touch on something that all of us entrepreneurs should know. All of us should know what we need to do to be productive. Well, I know some of us already know what are some good tools for us to use. Hey, some good tools for us to use that can help us to be more productive in our businesses. When you are trying to create products and services and courses and material and content for your audience or for your tribe, it can be very overwhelming because you're putting your creative genius into everything that you're doing, into the works of these hands, and we want to make sure that we are able to maximize our time. We are able to maximize everything that we do in a good time, but also be productive using our time. So for those of you that are product creators, for those of you that are service providers, this is going to be beneficial for you. And I understand that our creative genius, it allows us to create, and it allows us to build and to mold things out of nothing into something that is going to be extremely beneficial for everyone. Well, I know that it can do that. The creative genius can do that, but there are tools out there that you can use for free that can help you to maximize your time management, help you to maximize your productivity. So let's get into it. I actually have 6 things. 6, can you believe it? 6 things that you can start using today. You can sign up on and start using today for free. Can you say free? I know that if you are just starting out in business, I know that if you are a solopreneur or entrepreneur, free always helps us in the beginning when you really don't have the you're not making the money or the income to be able to pay all these different monthly payments or annual payments, and you just want to get started, but you still want the same benefits. Well, these 6 tools are going to show you how to be productive. So the first 2 that I am going to talk about are for your scheduling your social media. Okay, scheduling your social media. And matter of fact, I just thought of one. I think I might give you a bonus. Let me see. Let me put it down here. Okay, so I'm going to give you a bonus one. So it's 6 in total, plus a bonus one that I'll give at the end. Okay. Okay. So the first 2 that I'm going to talk about, they are for scheduling your posts. Like I said, if you're a service provider, if you're a product creator, then you probably don't have time, like most people, like most entrepreneurs, most solopreneurs, most small business owners. You probably don't have time to sit there every however many hours a day creating these posts, picking the pictures, going through all this stuff, and then you have to find the right time to post it. You have to find the right time to put it out there, and then you got to stop what you're doing, stop your creative mode, and then go out there and create a post and post it. Okay, so this is going to help you to be able to schedule your posts. The number one site, this one I actually use both of these, but this one I use is Hootsuite. That's HOOTSUITE. For those of you that are on Instagram and Facebook, even if you are watching this on YouTube, because this will be uploaded to YouTube, I will have all of these in my description under this particular video. So the first one is Hootsuite. Hootsuite allows you to go in and schedule your posts for as far out as you want to. It's amazing. And what I like about Hootsuite as well is that it lets you know how many people are watching it. Not watching it unless you're doing a video. How many people liked your post. You can see all that from one page. Now I'm grandfathered in, so I can actually do up to 3 platforms. Now I think they only allow you to do 1 or 2, I think, platforms, but you can go on there and look. But still, it is beneficial. Even if you spend most of your time on Instagram, even if you spend most of your time on Facebook, it is very beneficial because you can put that, you can put your written text in there, upload your picture, and then either send it now or schedule it for later. And it is a godsend. I'm telling you, it's a godsend because you don't have to worry about that. You can literally schedule like your whole week's posts without you having to stop building and creating the things that you need to make money with. You know, you can still create without taking a chunk of your day every single day to upload a post. So Hootsuite is number one. Now later is another one. It's visually appealing. It's beautiful too. With later though, later now allows you to have, I think, up to 4 platforms. Okay, that means you can have, as long as you have one account per platform. You can't have multiple accounts per platform. For those of you that have multiple accounts on Instagram, multiple accounts on Facebook, no. So it allows you to have 4 platforms. So one page on on Facebook, an account on Instagram. I think you can either do Twitter, Pinterest. Like, it has all the platforms. You can pick the top 4 that you want to use, and you can literally drag and drop your images in there and write your post, schedule it, or either have them just post it right away. The best thing about both of these apps is that you can also do it from your phone. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. You can also do it from your phone. So even if you're not home and you're like, oh, I need to do it, you don't have to be at your laptop or your computer. You can do it from your phone. So that is really beneficial. That's Hootsuite and later. You can schedule your post for as long out as you want to and stop breaking up your creative day trying to upload a post. Okay, so the next one is, this one helps you with project management. It's called Trello. Trello. Okay, Trello. It's a Trello, and this one is really good because you can go in and literally break down your project into the amount of steps that it takes. You can create whatever type. They have these things called cards. You can create whatever card. So you title it. You can put checklists in it. You can do all this amazing stuff. Okay, you can do all this amazing stuff, and create your product. I mean, not product. Create your project in Trello. So you can break it down however you want to. For those of you that are building maybe a product, or you're trying to break down a particular course or something, you can go in there and literally break down every single thing. And in each card, like I said, you can do a checklist, which is absolutely amazing. So if you have a checklist that is like saying you're creating a calendar for the month of May, I'm just saying, but you're creating a calendar for the month of May, you can go in there, type in their card as the or type in their calendar as your card, and then inside of that card you can put a checklist, and then put all the things on the checklist that need to go from A to Z that's going to help you to complete that project. And I tell you, it is amazing. I use it when I'm doing my branding clients, when I'm doing my website clients, even when I'm doing projects for myself. I use it all the time. It is amazing. And it even has where you can set reminders and set reminders and timestamps when you want it to remind you and send you an email. So it's really good at that. And guess what? It's free. Yes, it is, hunty. Okay, and so the next one is Toggl. That's Toggl. Like I said, all of these names will be in the description of this video. And Toggl is really good by helping you time yourself on a project. So you can give an overall name to your project, and then under that name you can give what type of project it is. Like, say for me, for example, I'll use this for example. Some of my clients, I'm doing in their whole overall brand scope, I'm doing the branding as well as a website. So I can put in there that I have 2 different projects or 2 different types of projects under that client. I hope that makes sense. So 2 different projects under that client, and I can go back and forth and click how long it takes me to do something. This is really good for those of you that are trying to figure out how long it takes you to do your service, or how long it takes you to design, or how long it takes you to write a song, or whatever the case is. This is really good for that. Why? Because it shows you how long you're spending on something. And if you think that you're spending too long, then you might want to give your own self, your personal self, a little challenge. Okay, give yourself a little challenge and say, okay, it took me 2 hours to do this. Let me see if the next time when I have to go and revisit it, let me see if I could do it in an hour and a half. And then you can kind of create little challenges for yourself all through Toggl, but it will time you. And then at the end of the month, it's going to send you an email and let you know get this, it's going to let you know how much time you spent on these projects, and it breaks it down to what project and how many hours you spent in an amount of a week. Okay, isn't that amazing? Then that way you'll know where you're wasting time and where you would need to put more time into. That's an amazing one. So the next one is Canva. Now, I know most of you might know Canva. I know some of you, even though I design out of I design in Photoshop. Sometimes because, I'm a designer, that's what I do. But a lot of times I use Canva because it's just simple and easy, and I can use it. So for those of you that say you really love my posts, sometimes I use Canva for my posts. And what Canva does, Canva helps you to create amazing posts that are visually stunning and visually beautiful. But guess what? You can do it from a template. You don't have to be a creative genius. You don't have to be a designer like myself. You don't have to be some type of, creative, like super creative person. This is for all you analytical people. But you don't have to be super, super creative. You can go in there, click on what you want to do, because they have it broken down into banners, Facebook covers, Instagram posts, Facebook posts, LinkedIn posts. I mean, they have it broken down. So whichever one you need, you click on that. When you click on that, it'll open up another screen that is going to show you all the templates there. And you could just pick it, change out the words for your words. You can even customize it down to your font. You can customize it down to your color, your color palette, or your brand colors. And I tell you, it is so easy to use. It's so easy to use. And here's the kicker. You don't have to do all this from your computer or your desktop. You don't have to do that. You can do it directly from the Canva app on your phone. Yes, and this is for free. Okay, and then you upload, after you design it in your little phone, then you're going to hit the upload button, and it's going to upload, and it's going to ask you which account you want to send it to. You're going to hit it, and then you just move forward from there, and then they transfer you over to that platform where you're going to be uploading that post. Easy peasy. Okay, don't make it super exhausting. If you don't have time, like I said, if we trying to create products and services, we don't have time, not unless that's our job, to create beautiful imagery for social media. But literally, that's a part of our business, but that's not the overall of our business. We need to make sure that we're keeping our time strategic and put aside for things, creating products and services that's going to make us money. And so the wonderful thing about these, like I'll reiterate, the wonderful thing about these particular sites and apps is that you are able to do it for free. There's no better budget than free. Okay, now I use Canva. I use the paid version, and I just pay for the year. Okay, that's what I use, because it gives me more abilities or capabilities to be able to change the sizes if I need to change it, and then I get access to certain images and all this good stuff. But you don't have to do that. You still get so much in just the free version. So the bonus one that I thought about right when I started, that I said, I'm gonna give you 6, but no, I'm gonna give you a bonus one. This one I love to use is Calendly. Most of you use Calendly. Use it. It is free for one calendar, one scheduler. Okay, I use this for my clients. Of course, like I said, I use the paid version because I have multiple calendars for different types of things, because I have different types of clients. I have clients as big as creative as entrepreneurs, where it's just a solopreneur, and then I have clients as big as mega churches. So I have to have different types of calendars for different things. And for those of you that do have different types of things that you need to schedule for, whether there's one schedule for consultation, whether there's one schedule for, I don't know, speaking engagements or whatever, then I would suggest paying. It's like only $10 a month, I think. Like I said, I pay up for the year, but it's only like $10 a month, I believe. And here's the bonus of the bonus. You can even do, if you do the paid version, listen to what I'm saying, you can even do a paid calendar, okay, or a scheduler. What does that mean? That means I have consultations that are paid. They have to pay for me to put time aside, and it is a paid consultation, okay? It's not my free one, it's a paid one. So what happens is I'm able to link that either to my Stripe account or to my PayPal account, And guess what that does? When they go in and they want a paid consultation, they go to my calendar, they pick a date, they pick a time, and then they fill out my form, because you can even put forms in there, which I absolutely love. Then they fill out my form, and then they pay, and then once they pay, they're scheduled. They are on my calendar. Okay, and I don't mean just on the calendar on that site. I mean they are on my calendar like like it goes to my Google calendar. So my Google calendar will remind me, and it will remind them. I don't have to call them. I don't have to send no text. I don't have to send no emails. I don't have to do anything, because Calendly does it all for me. Okay, but for those of you that want to do the free version, pick the #1 schedule that you want to create for your business, and just use that. And you still can have like a little mini form in there that you create right there in Calendly. I'm telling you, that is the bonus of the bonus of the bonus. Okay, these are the 5 plus the bonus, or these are the 6 plus the bonus tools that are going to help you be productive in your business and in your ministry. And let's be honest, it's going to help you be productive in life, period. Okay, because we need to rein in on our time, be wise with our timing, and also be wise with our money, especially if we're trying to build a business and be very, very, very productive. So I hope you enjoyed this. That is all for today.